have repeatedly warned you of exactly this scenario because it's a plan. It's a globalist operation to overthrow the United States of America and install UN monitors in every city, county, town, and school. You are witnessing a military attack on the United States.
The suspect said he was upset at white people. The suspect stated he wanted to kill white people, especially white officers.
Alex Jones here reporting for Infowars.com on the tragic events we saw unfold last night in Dallas, Texas. Predictably, Obama and his minions came out on television and basically said, we need to reform the police because this happened. Reform the police. That is implying that it's the police in this country's fault that a black power political group went out and committed these assassinations in Dallas last night and are now saying more assassinations are on the way. This is a George Soros globalist program being carried out by his minion Obama. And I'm not just saying that today. I said that 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, right through to now. They want a civil war in this country. Now let's go over here to thedrudgereport.com and see if we've been accurate in predicting this. Look at it. Black Power Group claims responsibility, warns of more assassinations. 5 cops shot dead in Dallas. Suspect wanted to kill white people. The end is coming. This big apocalyptic race war that MTV through the rap groups have been promoting. Total CIA. Oh, look, New York newspaper talks about civil war. Civil war. How much have I warned you of that plan? This is how the globalists bring down other nations, Ukraine and other areas. This is what they do over and over again. And now they're activating the UN program, the Strong Cities Initiative, run by Loretta Lynch, saying we're going to come in with the UN in every major city and set up programs to monitor the police and reform them. So the police are being told, we're going to kill you, we're going to shoot you, we're going to activate the media to hype up mentally ill people, to go out and carry out basically a leftist communist destabilization program. And the answer is, we're going to bring in the UN and the feds to control you and run you because it's your fault groups are out there shooting cops in the back of the head when they pump gas or change some old lady's tire or are out there at a demonstration. And in this climate, they then, of course, will now be able to target the Second Amendment and blame it. Obama's already doing that. Jesse Jackson's blaming Trump. It's incredible. These are the groups that push Black Lives Matter. These are the groups that hyped all this garbage up. Now, earlier, I went over some of the statistics. I'm going to briefly show those to you now. 990 people in 2015 died at the hands of police. Only a couple hundred were unjustified, it's estimated. Only 250-something blacks got shot, period, and were killed. Sounds like a big number, but it's not when you look at the fact that we're 330 plus million Americans. 258 black Americans were killed by police total. Yes, it's a tragedy, but compared to everything else going on, it is one of the rarest forms of death for anybody in this country. It is a red herring that the media and the central government are playing off to cause war, civil war in this country. This is an orchestrated, admitted plan by the globalists led by George Soros and his minion Barack Obama to destabilize this country. They mean to terrorize the public and local governments into capitulating to Loretta Lynch's Strong Cities UN initiative. And once the local departments have been globalized and federalized, then they can move forward with persecuting American citizens for their political beliefs. It's now in the Democratic Party's official platform to arrest climate change deniers and to go after people for their free speech. This is how America falls. We are witnessing it right now, going into the final months of Obama's administration. The police and the grand juries and district attorneys need to go after the Black Lives Matter organizers and leaders and the other groups that are marching around and going to public events that we videotaped ourselves saying, oink, oink, bang, bang, you're dead, deck the halls with dead cops, and all the rest of this.
Marching down the avenue. 20 more pigs and we'll be through. 20 more pigs and we'll be through.
A pig is a pig, that's what I said.
The only good pig is the pig that's dead. Oink, oink,
Bang, bang.
oink, oink,
Bang, bang.
oink, oink,
Bang, bang.
oink, oink,
Bang, bang.
Because regardless of what you think of some corrupt bad police officers, you don't just randomly target and kill innocent people. That is the height of injustice. Plus, it's a globalist destabilization program. George Soros and Barack Obama are behind this. They're on record supporting it, and the collaborator media is on record supporting it. To all the social justice warriors and other idiotic trash that have been conned by this, you people are crapping all over the nation that you were supposedly born into. It's very, very shameful. More coverage is at Infowars.com. I'm Alex Jones. Last week, we pointed out the globalists have declared open season on free individuals and nations worldwide. When the British left the euro, the globalists decided to go into high gear. They've now announced that Hillary won't be indicted no matter how many crimes she commits. It's time for us to take our matters into our own hands. The globalist warfare model is siege. It wants to make us dependent. It wants to cut off our economies. It wants to be able to set up a worldwide financial crisis where there are food shortages that are already happening in most parts of the world, where they basically bring us to our knees and where we capitulate to their demands. That's why we're extending the July 4th sale right through next week, because it's all about declaring your independence from the globalists. You don't just declare your independence when you buy high-quality storable foods or water filters or shortwave radios at InfoWarsStore.com. You declare your independence when you share links of articles and videos and information from the broadcast, because there's a war on for your mind. It's a total 360 win at InfoWarsStore.com.